Hello and welcome to the SuperCup NI, an international youth football tournament held annually here in Northern Ireland. This evening we're coming live from the Scroggy Road in Limavady for the match between First Choice Soccer and Club America. Now, many names through the years, such as David Beckham, have played in the SuperCup Northern Ireland. There's that famous Northern Irish winning side with David Healy. This one featured Peter Crouch, bottom left, for Tottenham Hotspur. Then Steve McManaman played for Liverpool here way back in the 1980s. Marcus Rashford, one of the most recent graduates, played in Northern Ireland a few years ago. Then there's that famous Manchester United winning side from way back in 1991, featuring David Beckham, Keith Gillespie, Paul Scholes and Gary Neville, to name but a few. The contest takes place here in Northern Ireland across the north coast. It's into its 35th year and the Super Cup has gone from strength to strength, with a growing list of the world's best footballers getting their first taste of tournament football right here in Northern Ireland. Well, some beautiful scenic scenes hosting the beautiful game this evening. It's First Choice Soccer from the USA against Club America from Mexico, live here from the Scroggy Road in Limavady on the northwest coast of Northern Ireland. And as I've said, Northern Ireland has played host to the SuperCup NI for 35 years now, and it's a strong and growing tournament, and it's only going to get better, as you can see from the following video. Yes, some fantastic pictures from the opening ceremony held here in Coleraine on Sunday evening at the Coleraine Showgrounds, where Coleraine Football Club play their trade. And we're going to have a look at the First Choice Soccer side, who are going to play against Club America from Mexico here at the Scroggy Road in Limavady. As you can see, it's Ryan Burig in goals, with Jamie Craig, Ali Ferguson, Jack Reed, Samuel Irvine, Andrew Gordon, Peter McDermott, Mark Davey, Paul Smith, Liam Hassan and Matthew Stevenson. And our reporter John O'Bullard, he spoke to their coach Frankie Wilson in the build-up to this evening's game.
Head coach of First Choice Soccer, Frankie Wilson. What beautiful weather for a game of football.
It's fantastic, good Northern Ireland weather. Myself and Eamon Curry, the assistant manager, we're praying for the rain and the wind today, because we're up against a very, very good team from Mexico. To be honest, they're one of the favourites for the competition, so we're looking for the elements to help us out, so thankfully they've come.
You're fourth place, you've won one, drawn one, so you've got a good chance yourselves of progression if you get a victory here today.
Yeah, I mean, we were absolutely thrilled and delighted. The last two games against County Down, and the first game it was 1-1. It was a very tight game. They scored after 1 minute or 2 minutes, but we dug deep and got back into the game. Yesterday against the GPS Bayern, a fellow American team, we worked our socks off. They won every tackle, won every header, and got the just rewards from their set pieces. So it was a great win, 3-1.
Finally, I want to ask you about how the team came about. It's a wonderful story, so please tell all the viewers.
I mean, it's a fantastic story. It's a classic tale of the underdog. Phil, who runs the company, had some administration problems up in the US getting a roster, and there was only one American came over, so we had to fill the place somehow. So he's worked tirelessly to try and get the other players. In fact, we've only got 17 players when you could have 18. So with 16 other boys from Northern Ireland here, who were all in the trials for their own separate counties, and they didn't make it. So they've come on board first choice. So at the minute we are above all the counties, so they're feeling good about themselves, and I said that they should feel good because they've shown what football's about and what being a team is about. We do not have any player who think they're above themselves, and that is unique in a group of players. It's very easy to get them motivated because they have a point to prove. And every match, and the crowds have been fantastic. At the first match there was a good crowd, an even bigger crowd for the second match, because they've seen an honest team going out to play for each other. Equally, the subs are coming on and they're not getting annoyed getting taken off because they realise that it's a 5-game tournament, and every day so different. Eamon Curry, the assistant manager, has been here with County Tyrone over the past 3 or 4 years, and it's been a fantastic aid to me within this tournament, because it's a tough tournament, it really is. And the boys have worked hard under Eamon's tutelage, and really stuck to his game plans, and the high press and medium press have worked well. Our set pieces are unique, and you'll enjoy them when you watch them, but they have given us some good dividends.
Frankie, thank you very much for coming and joining us in this wonderful weather, and best of luck for the game.
Welcome to the Northwest. Thank you.
Yes, a fantastic story from Frankie Wilson coaching this first choice soccer side from the USA. It's an amalgamation of players throughout Northern Ireland who are now here to prove a point, and they're up against Club America from Mexico this evening, who defeated Newcastle United by 1-0 last night. It's Arello who starts for them, Chavez, Duran, Osuna, Padilla, Quintero, Rios, Robledo, Sanez and Tecalco, managed by Pedro Vega. And let's have a look at the substitutions for both sides. For first choice soccer, it's Kyle Tolan, Owen Lundy, Owen Devine, Jamie Finley, Ben Steele and Shea McConville. For Club America, it's Galvin Garcia, Navida, Palma, Soiza, Tapia and Tinjero. And those guys will be hoping to get on the pitch this evening to prove a point, as the teams make their way onto the pitch at this Scroggy Road venue in Limavady. A huge occasion for both sides as they try to get into the semi-finals of the Premier Division here at the SuperCup NI. Just a reminder that the Premier Division games last for 35 minutes each way. And first choice soccer playing in that green kit, with Club America from Mexico playing in their change of strip in purple. A great victory last night for Club America from Mexico against Newcastle United. It was a very even game. It was Club America who left Ballymoney last night at the Riada Stadium the happier of the two sides. And as Frankie Wilson, the first choice soccer manager, was alluding to there, the group of players that are playing for first choice soccer, 10 of those are from Northern Ireland, so this is very much a local side playing against Club America. They were players who tried out for the county teams and just couldn't quite make it, but that's maybe what has brought them all together this evening. They want to run and fight for each other and prove those county teams wrong. As we look at the referee making his way onto the pitch, there's that first choice team. The referee is Stuart Moorland from England. He'll be officiating between Club America, a professional side in Mexico, and this is one of their youth sides that they have sent across the pond as such to play here in Northern Ireland and on the North Coast. One of the favourites for the competition they are. And first choice soccer, as Frankie Wilson said, they're the best performing local side in the Premier Division. They have one more hurdle to cross this evening if they want to make it into the semi-finals of the Premier Division, and what a story it would be if they were to do so. All the players from Northern Ireland Some local guys there. Jamie Craig from Belfast, Mark Davey and Peter McDermott from North Belfast, Matty Stevenson, a local guy from Eglinton, with Jack Reed, the number 7 from Limavady, a mere couple of miles away from where we are as we speak. We're almost ready to get underway. Crowd will be full of friends and family from this first choice soccer side. Can't imagine too many will have made the trek from Mexico to be here this evening. And the referee, Stuart Merlin, gets proceedings underway. Quick ball forward from Davey. And 10 seconds in, and it's the first throw-in of the game. To Calco. Well brought down by Paul Smith from West Belfast. Headed forward by Ali Ferguson. Not a great clearance from first choice soccer in what I can only imagine is a very wet pitch. We had a huge downpour of rain just before the match started, but it's held up well. How will the two sides adapt to the pitch? We'll soon find out, as Robledo comes forward for Club America. Sanez linking up with Robledo, and it's the Mexican side who are currently in possession. The ball did just dwell out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to first choice soccer. Three men in front of the defender. McDermott with the clearance, the captain of this first choice soccer side, as they lose possession to Club America, who want to come forward as they did last night against Newcastle United time and time again. Quintero down the right flank, constant threat last night, as he's just shown again. First choice soccer do well to clear their lines, and it's Ali Ferguson who's made his way down the left flank, looking for the support man, Jack Reed, but it was just put out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in to Club America. In fact, they've been awarded a free kick. First choice soccer. Can they have an early impact on proceedings here? First choice eyeing up their options. It was a direct shot, and it's led to a corner kick. Corner comes in. Early strike from first choice. Two opportunities there, one from a free kick and then from the corner kick, but nothing to show for their efforts as Club America break forward. And it's the man with all the pace, Quintero. But good tracking back from Jack Reed. And it's back into Rios, who gets the cross in. They just can't control the ball on the edge of the 18-yard box. Sam Irvine to take the throw in for first choice. Irvine's there again. It's the local lads who come away with the ball, but nobody ahead. The only American on the side is Ryan Burig from Ohio. He's made the journey over here as first choice, try and win the ball from the goalkeeper. Big strong goalkeeper Sanchez Duran, who had a great game last night against Newcastle United. That was a late challenge. The referee has awarded a free kick. He's going to have a talking to one of the players. was indeed the number 12, Mark Davey, the central midfielder from North Belfast. Referee Stuart Merland has a quick word with him. Play gets underway again. Nice ball forward from Padilla. Picked up by Club America as they surge forward via Robledo, who comes inside. Neat 1-2 with Sanez. Robledo just couldn't get on the end of it though to break into the 18-yard box. Arello, another 1-2, but chased down again by Andy Gordon of first choice. Good clearance from Durant, the goalkeeper. Robledo again, the man starting the move off for this Club America side as they come forward through Quintero. Stray just out of play, and it's going to be a throw in for first choice. Quintero, a great game last night against Newcastle United. Be interesting to see if his stamina is just the same as it was last night. He was up and down the right flank on a consistent basis last night. Ferguson putting the Club America midfielders under pressure as they hold on to possession. Padilla, the centre back, plays it out left to Telcalco. Floated ball forward, which first choice give almost straight back to Club America, and then it's out of play. Front of the dugouts. As the sun starts to beam here in Limavady. It wasn't like that an hour ago. Torrential rain in the northwest of Northern Ireland. Left-footed ball forward, straight into the feet of Osuna. Just couldn't get a cross away, but he has won a corner kick, and it's going to be taken by Salah Sanez. A robust forward for Club America. He put himself about last night against Newcastle United. And now he's going to take a corner kick for the Mexican side. Right-footed in towards the 6-yard box, but the goalkeeper Ryan Burig comes out and punches the ball away, but straight into the feet of the number 345, Osuna, the striker. Neat 1-2. As the ball eventually comes in, and that was a good shot from Vargas Rios. Two Rios on the pitch for Club America, both playing in midfield, which doesn't help when you're a commentator trying to say Mexican names. But nonetheless, that was good play from Club America. And they were unfortunate. That was inches away from rippling the back of the net. But it's first choice who come forward, and they've got the opening goal. Andy Gordon with the header. Great finish from the striker. And that was counter-attacking football at its best. Less than a minute ago, it was Club America whose shot almost found the back of the net. But up at the other end, Andy Gordon was there to head first choice soccer into the lead. Fantastic counter-attacking play. Paul Smith from West Belfast provided the cross, and Andy Gordon was there to head home and put first choice ahead as they try and put one foot into the semi-finals of this Premier Division at the SuperCup NI. Two local lads combine to put the American side ahead, and Frankie Wilson, well, the coach of this side, who have been effectively thrown together in the week before the competition started. Who would have thought that they could potentially be in the semi-final of the competition come tomorrow? How will Club America react? Time will tell. Professional outfit from Mexico. Surge forward once more. Robledo holds on to the ball, plays it into Arello as the midfielders combine. Good one-touch football. Great shot there, but Ryan Burig from Ohio, the only American in this side, was equal to the effort. But it just goes to show that they are a threat going forward, this Club America side. Not a great attempt at clearance there, as Varquez Telcalco has to track back. A free kick has been awarded. Here's another look at that goal. Tremendous cross from Paul Smith, and what a header from Andy Gordon, smashing home. A powerful header past Sanchez Duran. Great header, great position to be in. And Duran, the man who prevented Newcastle United on countless occasions last night, well, he couldn't stop Andy Gordon. It's going to be a throw-in to first choice. Andy Irvin collects the ball. He's going to be looking for another man in green to try and move forward once again. Not a great throw-in. Giving possession straight away back to Club America. They'll be wanting to equalise as soon as possible. Goalkeeper Duran chased down by first choice. Good pressure from first choice. Every time the Mexican side are in possession, they're chasing their men down to try and win it back. Header kindly falls for Quintero, who did have a go there, just inside the 18-yard box. Sam Irvine did well to prevent Quintero and his shot from going anywhere near the goalkeeper. Very quick on the attack, the Mexican side. Andy Gordon, the goal scorer, getting the ball away. Winning a free kick is Club America, deciding to go backwards. Right-footed floated ball forward to Quintero. Great control from Rios. Expert. Oh, that was almost through, but he adjudged to have been offside. The winger coming in from the left. Rios again at the heart of the action. There's Ryan Burig from Ohio, set to take the goal kick for the first choice soccer side. And that's straight out of play. Throw into Club America. Good strong play from first choice as they try and win possession back. It's Club America who come away with the ball. Quintero. Nice ball forward to Hernandez Rios, who holds on to the ball, then goes back to Arello. Rios, Arello link up, now Quintero with the cross. Sanez, the big striker, tries to get a shot away, but first choice do just about enough to win the ball back, then clear their lines. Floated ball forward from Arello. Now Quintero gets the cross again away into the area. Shot comes in, but that's wayward. It did take a deflection, and it's out for a corner kick, which Salah Sanez makes his way across to take the corner kick. Taken quickly, cross comes in, attempt at clearance from first choice, which almost fell for Club America, in a very dangerous position as they hold on to possession by Diego Chavez. Eventually give it away, and it's out for a first choice goal kick. 15 minutes played at this Scroggy Road venue in Limavady, in the northwest of Northern Ireland. Pitch is holding firm despite a torrential rain just before kickoff. Ryan Burig with the goal kick for first choice. Chavez was there for Club America, but it's the first choice side who have a throw in a dangerous position. What can they do from here? It's the number 3, Ali Ferguson, set to take the throw in. Few men ahead of him. Ferguson with the throw in. Ball is there again for first choice, just couldn't find a man in green though. There's another throw in as they retain possession. There's Ferguson now, again edging their way towards the opposition's goal line, slowly but surely making their intentions known. They want to attack, they want to try and grab a second goal, first choice, after that earlier opener from Andy Gordon on the 8th minute. First choice back in possession via Paul Smith. He crossed the ball earlier for the opening goal. Another inventive cross there. Headed away by Jimmy Craig. It's Club America. Wave after wave of attack. Nothing to show for their efforts so far. They are very quick going forward, as Quintero has consistently been doing. His cross again, making the first choice side think. But Matty Stevenson did his job, preventing the Mexicans from breaking that defensive line. Hernandez Rios, ball comes in. This time first choice do just about enough to deal with it, but they give possession straight back to the Mexican side. It's very much just when you're in possession of the ball, especially in that defensive or those defensive positions, just get it out of there, away from danger, away from the Mexicans, who are very potent going forward. Throw in from Vasquez Telcalco. First choice, for a brief glimpse, did have it back. The Mexican side spread the ball so well. Cut out this time though. Robledo inside to Arello, who moves it out right to Quintero. Hernandez Rios with another attempted shot. Couldn't trouble the goalkeeper though. But he has won a corner kick for the Mexican side. How can first choice contain the Mexicans from the set piece? We'll soon find out as Rios stands over the ball. Not sure who's in the box player-wise. Sam Irvine with the throw in for first choice. Headed backwards by the captain, Peter McDermott. And it's Sanez who's won it back for Club America. Vargas Rios spreads the ball out right. Now it's Robledo who comes forward, looking for Quintero. Quintero up against first choice man. Decides to go himself, and I'm not sure what that was. An attempted shot gone wrong. Couldn't keep it on target. Right idea from the man who's pulled his socks the whole way up over his legs. Really is a sight to behold. Goalkeeper Ryan Burig barking out orders to his first choice teammates. First choice bring it down and go on the assault as they aim to double their advantage. Not on this occasion. Cleared away by Vargas Rios to Quintero. Ali Ferguson just not enough pace on that to reach the ball. The right idea from first choice as they try to break through the Club America defense. Vargas Rios, the central midfielder, finding Arello. Now Robledo, quick feet on the right back. Vargas Rios inside to Sanez. That's going to be a free kick in a dangerous position for the Mexican side. Sanez placing the ball. It was a late challenge on him. Quick feet from the striker. Down under pressure from Andy Gordon, the goal scorer, giving the free kick away. And it's Vargas Rios who's standing over the ball. Sanez is there as well. It's going to be one or the other. And it is Sanez. He just couldn't keep his shot on target. Far too high to trouble the goalkeeper, Ryan Burig. So we take a look at Vargas Rios, the central midfielder. With Sanez with the free kick. Right-footed, high and long. Not on target. Substitution for first choice. It's the number 4 who's made his way onto the pitch. Kyle Towan. Edged forward by first choice as the captain, Peter McDermott, tries to bring the ball under control, but it's the Mexicans who come forward once again. Sanez, right-footed, driving ball forward. Keeper did get a touch there. Will he be able to keep it in? He does on this occasion. Chased down by the Mexicans. Perez Osuna, the striker, has fallen kindly for Ali Ferguson, who has a go, and that's just over the bar. Terrific idea from the striker, who tried to get it just over the goalkeeper, Sanchez Duran. And that all came from Ryan Burig's long ball forward. just from the edge of the 18-yard box. Ali Ferguson from Bangor had a go, and he was unfortunate. So we come into the remaining 10 minutes of the first half in this Premier Division tie between First Choice Soccer and Club America. And there's Frankie Wilson, known to many people throughout Northern Ireland for his ties to the local game, former Bangor manager. Club America holding on to possession, but the number 2 from First Choice, Jamie Craig, was there to win it back, and then it's a right back to the Mexican side. But it's Frankie Wilson, the man who took this job just a week ago, who'll be the happier of the two managers. Of course, they have that 1-goal advantage, but they've also held firm at the back despite consistent pressure from this Club America side. Good quick feet from Kyle Tone there. No free kick awarded despite his calls towards the referee, Stuart Merland. Frontero does well to hold on to the ball, finds Rios. They lose possession. Whereas Asuno just couldn't stretch enough to keep hold of the ball. Throw in from Jamie Craig, man from Belfast. And Ali Ferguson proving to be a threat for this Club America side. Again, it's going to be Jamie Craig to take the throw in. Club America emerge with the ball. Good quick feet, left-footed driving ball forward from Vargas Rios, trying to find the right back, Hernandez Robledo. He's going to have to go all the way back to his right back position. Right idea from the Club America side as they try and spread the play. Throw in from Sam Irvine, taken just in front of the Club America dugout. It's going to be another throw in, gaining 5 yards or so. Good quick feet from the Mexican side as they win a free kick, or a throw in, apologies, this time. Rios moves the ball out right towards Robledo. Flicked forward from Robledo and well kept in by Hernandez Rios, who gets the cross into the box. That was a great shot from Perez Asuna. But resolute defending once again from First Choice Soccer, throwing their bodies in front of their men to prevent a goal scoring opportunity coming forth. It was a cracking shot from Asuna. But equally, First Choice defence held firm. as they refresh. With just over 5 minutes remaining of the first half, and it was the goal scorer Andy Gordon, the man who prevented as soon as shot from troubling the goalkeeper Ryan Burig. It's Club America who have a throw-in just outside the 18-yard box as they edge towards having another go, and it was from Salez Sanez. That was never going to trouble the goalkeeper, not on target. Well, they've been in the league now for 22 minutes. This first choice soccer side made up of players from Northern Ireland mainly. One goalkeeper from America, he's from Ohio. The rest are players who couldn't quite make it into their respective county sides when trying out for the SuperCup NI. Hence why they've maybe been trying to prove a point to those county sides and to their management in particular. And if you have a look at the Premier Division, they're the best performing set of lads from Northern Ireland so far. And as it stands, they've got 1 foot in the semi-final of the competition. And what a story that would be if this side, only made up this time last week, were to go on and potentially win the Premier Division. A feat only done before by County Antrim 2 years ago. They were the first county side to win this particular section of the SuperCup NI. 35 years old this year. Certainly the Premier Division is anyway. And what an achievement that would be. But still a long way to go. Just over 3 minutes remain of the first half, then it'll be a further 35 minutes in the second half to see who will be in that prestigious semi-final. A game, of course, that you can watch here on BBC Sport Northern Ireland tomorrow. As of yet, we don't know where. The draw will be later on this evening. Club America again. And try to outsmart the first choice defence, but every time they poke them, first choice have been pushing it away. Club America with some space opening up. Substitute does well to move the ball out of play and out for a Club America throw-in. Good hold-up play. Robledo takes his man on. Quick feet from Robledo. Evades 3 men. Gets the cross into Rios. Takes a deflection. And that's the equaliser for Club America. Great play by Robledo initially. But Rios was in the right place at the right time to get the shot away. It did take a deflection. And Ryan Burig, the goalkeeper, just couldn't get a hand on it. Strong enough hand anyway to prevent it from going into the back of the net. Robledo with the cross. Vargas Rios with the finish. As Club America equalise against first choice soccer here at the Scroggy Road in Limavady. It was the deflection which took it past the goalkeeper. But you can't begrudge the Mexicans that it's been all them in this first half despite the scoreline. To the first choice soccer side, they were 1 goal to the good after 8 minutes, but since then the Mexicans, well, it's been Route 1 football, constantly going forward. Again, Quintero taking his man on. Sanchez Duran, the Club America goalkeeper, hasn't had much to do since that goal. For First Choice Soccer, it's been all at the other end. Throw in from Quintero. Back to Arello. And Irvine plays it off. Club America youngster to win a goal kick for First Choice. As we enter the final 10 seconds of the first half here at the Scroggy Road in Limavady. Burig, left-footed goal kick towards Ferguson and Gordon. Club America retain possession though. They're very good at passing the ball and slowly but surely working their way up the pitch. Great through ball, maybe just a little too much pace on it, but right idea from Club America. Burig. Again, another left-footed clearance. As the referee glances down at his watch. That's going to be a free kick to Club America. Late challenge. There he is, the goal scorer. The Club America equaliser, Vargas Rios. Starting this attack off as they win a throw-in. It was cleared away by Peter McDermott, the first choice captain. Brought down by Andy Gordon. Does find Ali Ferguson, but the ball straight out of play. And it's out for another Club America throw-in. McDermott with the clearance. Played towards Ali Ferguson, but it's just a few too many yards ahead of the striker. It's going to be a throw-in to Club America. Almost 2 minutes of additional time played here at the Scroggy Road. And what has been an exciting first half here, as the referee, Stuart Merland, blows his whistle to end proceedings in a fast-paced first half in Limavady. Sanchez Duran not having much to do in the first half, despite conceding that early 8th minute goal by Andy Gordon. Both sides make their way into the changing rooms to hear those vital words from the management. How will those players from First Choice Soccer react to what I can only imagine will be encouraging words from their manager, Frankie Wilson? At half-time, it's First Choice Soccer 1, Club America 1. Goals from Andrew Gordon and Vargas Rios just 2 minutes before the break. And let's have a look at those highlights from the first half. Here's that first goal for First Choice Soccer. Tremendous cross from Paul Smith, and Andy Gordon with a powerful header to open the scoring on the 8th minute. Great ball in, powerful header from Gordon. And look at that reaction, he loved it. Right-footed cross, pinpoint, and Andy Gordon did very well to get on the end of it. And it was their first real attack of the game, and they made it count. But just 2 minutes before the break, Club America at the other end. Vargas Rios with a left-footed drive. It did take a deflection. Rios glancing up, left-footed. And that'll leave the First Choice side very frustrated given that deflection. They've defended so well in this first half, and the fact it deflected off a Club America player, well, that won't sit easy in the dressing room at half-time. And this is not the only international tournament here held in Northern Ireland. In a few months' time, in December, there will be an international basketball tournament coming to the SSE Arena in Belfast. To be held at the SS Arena on the 1st and 2nd of December this year. But back here in Northern Ireland, well, Manchester United are one of the big draws of this competition, and they were in action yesterday in the SuperCup Northern Ireland.
County Fermanagh faced the mammoth task of taking on Manchester United in the junior section at the Ballymena Showgrounds, and they nearly found themselves behind after 2 minutes. Ted and Mengi playing David Mayamuna through, but his cross was well dealt with by Dara Byrne. United went close from the resulting corner, Samuel Peplow unleashing a fearsome drive just wide of Nathan Copeland's post. Shola Shutriye, a name you'll be hearing plenty about in the future, set Adam Ipo Adubeko clear on the goal, with Anthony Alanga's shot straight into Copeland's arms. Shutriye came close to breaking the deadlock. A fine solo run and a goal-bound strike, forcing Copeland into another good save.
Okay.
United finally made the breakthrough midway through the first half, with Shutriye involved again, running from deep and playing in Adubeko, who made no mistake with the finish.
Oh yeah. Okay, thanks.
Fermanagh knew they would have to dig deep if they were to get back into the game, and they responded immediately. Ondrej Masny failing to hold Michael Glynn's free kick, allowing Evan Curran to poke home, sparking wild celebrations among the players and local support. United had another opportunity just before the break, with the ball falling to Shutriye on the edge of the area. The youngster just firing over. In the second half, Shutriye went close again. A curling free kick over the wall, but wide of Copeland's post. The English side's pressure finally paid off. Adubeko heading home his second of the game from Peplow's inch-perfect cross. County Fermanagh had to dig deep again, and they equalised almost immediately after kick-off. Curran making the most of Ray Wyatt's short back pass. Nipping in ahead of Masny to send the crowd into raptures. Conor Courtney came close to putting Fermanagh into the lead, getting the better of Ben Pleven, beating Masny to the ball. The midfielder was unlucky to see his effort come back off the post. United showed their class to power back into the lead. Another Peplow cross, Mengi this time the goal scorer. Charlie Wellen saved the best until last for United. It looked as if the chance had gone, but a super chip over Copeland made sure of the victory. Full time at the Ballymena Showgrounds, Manchester United 4, County Fermanagh 2.
Yeah, the performance was an improvement on yesterday's game, so I'm really pleased with that. The first half in particular, I thought we played some wonderful football, and the boys showed some character to a couple of setbacks against the run of play, and I'm really pleased that they've shown some character, and there's some disappointment, and now we get ready for the next game.
You know, to be behind twice against Man United, to come back to 2-2 and then hit the post, Conor Courtney, who hit the post in bits over there, but I mean, if we'd gone 3-2, I think we would have gone on and won it, but that's a quality side, and they come back and 4-2 was a bit rough, but there you go. I'm very, very proud of the boys.
Yes, a great performance from County Fermanagh against Manchester United. They can hold their heads high as we are set to look at the other results in the junior competition from today. Plymouth Argyle lost by 1-0 to NC Elite. M Sports NZ lost by 7-1 against North Dublin. County Armagh 2, Swindon Town 1. Cherry Orchard 0, GPS Bayern 1. Middlesbrough 1, Club NI 2. Chivez 0, Sheffield United 1. County Tyrone 1, County Londonderry 0. County Down 2, Colina 0. County Fermanagh 3, Dundalk 2, and those other fixtures are set to be played this evening across the north coast of Northern Ireland. And let's have a quick look at the Premier results from today. Strikers won by 6-2 against Otago from New Zealand. Beijing DCFC Morning Star United lost by 1-0 against the French side Vendée, and Osasco lost by 2-1 against Right to Dream in Port Stewart. Those other games, again, like the junior fixtures, will be played across the north coast this evening in the SuperCup NI. And there's the Club America side with their coach barking out orders how he wants them to play in the second half. They haven't really done much wrong thus far, other than conceding that earlier goal from First Choice Soccer. And let's have a look at the top 10 goals from the SuperCup NI through the years here in Northern Ireland.
We've had lots of great goals again this year at the Milk Cup. Here's our top 10.
Yes, a few great strikes there from the Super Cup over the years. I think it was maybe from one year in particular, but we're back in 2017, and tonight it's Club America against First Choice Soccer. And how can Club America react to that late equaliser? Will they be able to grab a winning goal in the second half as they aim to go into the semi-final? First Choice have held firm so far. They did start with that opening strike in the 8th minute via Andy Gordon as the referee. Stuart Moorland gets proceedings underway in this second half of this Premier Division game between First Choice Soccer and Club America. Liam Hassan with the clearance for first choice. It's Club America who come forward, building from the back again. Rios, man whose shot deflected to earn Club America an equaliser 2 minutes before the first half ended. Nice through ball from the Mexicans, but as soon as just couldn't pull it back or have a shot on goal to trouble Ryan Burig. Matty Stevenson, central defender. There's 4 men in the box for Club America as Sanez takes the corner kick. Couldn't get it past the front post though. Frankie Wilson, first choice coach. Going the first choice, decided to go back. Ferguson just couldn't turn his man. As Club America take the goal kick quickly. Vasquez till Calco. That's a free kick for Club America. Late challenge from Matty Stevenson. Sorry, it's the other way round. Sanez giving the free kick away for the foul on Stevenson. Burig is going to attack for the American side. Good turn of pace. Asuna is out for a goal kick for first choice. Burig with the goal kick. Straight out of play in front of the first choice dugout. There's one Club America supporter. Well, he's wearing a shirt of theirs anyway. Rios. Now Padilla and Rios link up. Chased down by Andy Gordon. Burig. Mexican defense doing well. Well structured, all moving out at the same time. Clearly have played with one another a few times in the build up to this competition. With that sort of understanding, Rios. Sanez moves it out right. Arola, central midfielder. First choice do well. Quick feed again from Robledo. It's Jack Reed, the Limavady man, the local lad, gives away a free kick to the Mexican side. Again, a late challenge. This time from Reed. No intent really, but was a free kick, and the number Jimmy Craig has been given a yellow card for letting his feelings known to the referee. Looks like Jack Reed, the number 7, is going to be replaced. Mexicans make a substitution as well as the number 342 Quintero goes off. Not sure who has come on for him, but certainly it's going to be a 3-digit number anyway. As we look at Rios. Goalkeeper with another clearance. Robledo doing well to hold off first choice striker. There's Rios, the man who helped ensure this Mexican side equalised just 2 minutes before half time. And he's in the middle of everything, really, Rios. Quick feet again from the Mexicans as Vargas Rios picks it up and moves it forward to Sanez. Spreads the ball out right. Taking on 2 men. Winning a corner kick. Great play from the Mexican side, moving from one side of the pitch to the other very easily. And there's Sanez. Standing over the corner kick was Vargas Rios. They decide to take it quickly, and it's with Rios again. Left-footed ball in towards the 6-yard box, but first choice do just about enough to get the ball away and away from danger. But again, the Mexicans come forward. Hernandez Rios this time. Cross come in from Calco. Neat overhead kick, but straight into the path of a first choice player. As they aim to go ahead for the second time in this game. Sanchez Duran, the goalkeeper, had a great game against Newcastle United last night. He didn't concede then, but he did concede this evening against first choice, as both sides try to make their way into the semi-finals of this Premier Division in the Super Cup Northern Ireland.
No advantage, yeah, move from here, please.
Free kick. Club America, they got up their sleeve this time. Sanez again. Over every set piece. Right-footed ball floated in towards the 6-yard box. Eventually cleared by Liam Hassan of first choice. Club America aging forward up against the substitute. It's gone out of play, and it's a throw in. I think one of the Mexican players is still down after what looked like a late challenge. Was going for the ball though. Number 6, Owen Devine. Wayward pass there. From Vasquez to Calco. First choice not holding on to possession, instead going for the shot and straight into the feet of the Club America goalkeeper Sanchez Duran, as the Mexicans again Try to go forward. Great ball forward, straight into the path of Osuna, who decides to go back to Hernandez Rios. Header from the side, and that glances off the post. Another opportunity for this Club America side. They just couldn't find a way past Ryan Burig. Great build-up play though. Left foot across. There he was. It looks like Osuna with the header. But his first choice who come forward this time. They have won a throw-in. What can they do with it? As Jamie Craig from Belfast throws it forward to the striker Ali Ferguson. Good defending once again. And this Club America side immediately winning back possession of the ball. Rios. Brought down by Owen Devine. It's Club America who have a free kick. That's Rios again at the heart of it. Devine with high feet, hence the free kick. They've gone to the other end of the pitch, have Club America. Osuna again. That's wasted possession. First choice, giving it straight back to Club America. Right footed ball popped forward, but well cut out by the captain, Peter McDermott. Wave after wave of attacking play from this Mexican side, Club America. First choice have been doing well to deal with it. Again, they make their way into the 18-yard box. Sanez diving for the ball. Great control and then well moved forward. They're always looking to strike when they can. If they get an extra yard, they will glance up and think about having a go from distance. First choice make another substitution, and it's the striker Ali Ferguson who goes off, replaced by the number 13 Jamie Finlay. Moved across the pitch by Club America as they try to break forward again. Ball kept on the ground from the Mexicans, trying to see if they can work a way round or through this first choice side. Good build-up play. Eventually winning the free kick, Sanez. You have to think that's a tactic from the big striker. He's won 2 or 3 free kicks, all from relatively the same sort of position. He's able to turn his man, and he's got that turn down to a T where he knows when to go down, drawing pressure from the defenders. As the goal scorer of the equaliser, Vargas Rios eyes this free kick up. Looks like it's going to be a left-footed strike from the midfielder. Rios with the free kick, and that's just over the bar. He was never going to cross that ball into a dangerous area. He knew exactly what he was doing as soon as he placed the ball. Trying to find a position or spot past the goalkeeper Ryan Burig. Not on this occasion. Turn of pace from the Mexican side as Sanez charges onto the ball. Matty Stevenson's there to guide the ball out of play for a corner kick for the Mexicans. Taken quickly, no, not this time. Rios and Sanez standing at the corner flag, but it's going to be another substitution for first choice, Jimmy Craig, who does have a yellow card to his name. I'm not sure who's going to replace him. Whoever it is, he's a big, tall character. The number 5, Owen Lundy. Corner kick from Rios. And eventual shot from the big midfielder. First choice under sustained periods of pressure from Club America, but as it stands on the scoreline, it still reads First Choice Soccer 1, Club America 1, with 52 minutes played. 18 minutes of this second half remaining. Another Club America player goes down under pressure again from First Choice. It's Kyle Towan on that occasion. Quick feet from the Mexicans. Hernandez Rios to Vargas Rios. Again, every time they get the ball, they're trying to go forward, trying to work a way through this First Choice Soccer side, who've held firm throughout the game, despite only knowing each other's styles of play for just over a week now. If you're just joining us, this First Choice side, although they are down to be an American outfit, there's just one American player on today's team, and that being the goalkeeper Ryan Burig from Ohio. Due to administrative problems in the build-up to this SuperCup NI competition, not all players could travel over to Northern Ireland, and well, instead of pulling out of the competition altogether, they decided to give some youngsters from Northern Ireland a chance to play in the prestigious SuperCup NI. And the players who are out there for First Choice Soccer this afternoon or this evening, they're all players who couldn't quite make it into their respective county sides, as Club America come forward, and another shot glances off the post. The ball still in play. A tremendous clearance from Matty Stevenson, throwing his body on the line to prevent Club America. There he is, Stevenson. They had two chances there. Sanez setting up Arola, who moved it forward. And that shot rebounded off the post. The ball stayed in play. They did have another chance, but Matty Stevenson was the man who put his body in the way of that strike. And here it is this time. It was Sanez with the shot, but Stevenson doing just about enough to stop Sanez getting his name on the score sheet. Rios, Vargas Rios that was. Again, the Mexicans looking dangerous going forward. Sanez. Lovely turn and feet from Sanez, but Stevenson has done very well in the heart of the first choice soccer defence. Three first choice defenders trying to prevent the Mexicans from getting across into the box, but they do so, and it's Sanez who wins a penalty kick. It looks like it. Sanez under pressure from the first choice defenders. And as he made his way into the 18-yard box, he drew the defenders into making a tackle, and it's going to be Sanez who places the ball and is set to take this penalty kick as the Mexicans make another substitution into the closing 14 minutes of this game. Sanez up against Ryan Burig. Can the goalkeeper, the only American, be the hero for this first choice soccer side, or will the Mexicans via Salah Sanez take the lead for the first time in this game with 57 minutes played? Sanez against Burig, and it's in the back of the net. Sanez putting the Mexicans 2-1 ahead. 57 minutes played. He was the man brought down on the edge of the area. Referee Stuart Merlin awarded the penalty kick, and here we'll have a look at it. No, we'll have a look at the penalty kick. Sanez against Burig, and he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way to give the Mexicans the chance to go into the semi-finals of this Premier Division competition at the SuperCup NI. Tremendous penalty kick. And Sanez has been a constant thorn in the side of first choice soccer, mainly up against Matty Stevenson. But he won the penalty kick and then converted it to put the Mexicans in the lead for the first time this evening. And they have just over 13 minutes to hold on to put their name in the draw for the semi-finals of this Premier Division, the SuperCup NI. There really is a calmness around this Mexican side coming forward. They've been so used to doing it this afternoon. There's the goal scorer, Sanez, linking up well with those players around him. Strong from the midfield throughout this evening of Club America been. There's Sanez. He's a big unit, certainly throwing himself about the place, and it's obviously working. He's won a penalty kick, scored a penalty kick, and can't say there'll be too many of those first choice players who'll be disappointed to see the back of the big striker. Had a good game last night against Newcastle United. Didn't get on the score sheet, but he made up for it in his efforts. Constantly in possession, constantly trying to find a man in Club America colours. But here comes a chance, and it's an equaliser for first choice soccer. Kyle Towan, the substitute. Well, would you believe it? This side just thrown together last week. Their first real opportunity of the second half, and just minutes after the Mexicans took the lead for the first time, Towan was in the right place to poke home the equaliser. They opened the scoring 8 minutes into the first half via Andy Gordon, and this time it's Kyle Towan who's equalised for first choices. They're not giving up their hopes of putting their name in the hat for the semi-final draw later in this Premier Division of the SuperCup NI. It was their first and only real attack of the second half, and they come away from it with a goal to the good. And how will the Mexicans respond? It's been all them in the majority of this game, not just the second half, but they did have to work hard for that goal to put them ahead. The penalty kick via Sanchez, and literally a couple of minutes later the ball's up at the other end for really the first time. Kyle Towan was there, the substitute, an inspired substitution by Frankie Wilson, the first choice manager. And what a story this would be if First Choice Soccer, a team made up mainly of players from Northern Ireland, players who didn't make their respective county sides, if they were to get into the semi-finals. Ball strays out of play. The Mexicans take it early. They want to get up to that other end of the pitches as soon as possible. And it's Pina Palma, the substitute, right-footed cross in towards Sanchez. Club America being chased down. There's no doubt that they have been the better side this evening, but First Choice have earned their stripes. Despite only knowing each other for just over a week now, this team have performed well under constant pressure as the Mexicans come forward again. Good defending once again from Matty Stevenson as Pina Palma holds on to the ball and tries to get a cross away. He put it out of play, and it's out for another goal kick for First Choice Soccer. Just over 6.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Ryan Burig telling his players what to do as the goal scorer of the second goal for Club America, Salah Sanchez, makes his way. For another Club America substitution. Juarez Galvan, who comes on. What can he do? Can he inject anything into this side? His First Choice come forward. It's the two subs who link up, but Towan just offside there, much to the disappointment of the First Choice players. Rios. Galvin. Inside to Arello. Rios. Another ball on the pitch. Galvin.
Me, I don't give a shit.
Rios again, scorer of the first goal from a deflection. Tries to bring it down and play it back. Good play from Paul Smith. His first choice, try to come forward. But every time they try, Club America are constantly there trying to win the ball back. As we enter the final 5 minutes, the final 4.5 minutes of normal time here at the Scroggy Road venue in Limavady. Rios. Till Calco. Chavez spreads it out right to Arello, who loses possession. Chavez is there for Club America. Now Arello finds Rios. Plays it out left to Galvin, the substitute who's just on. First choice doing well, encouraged by Peter McDermott, their captain. Can they sneak a very important winner? Chances going forward have been few and far between for the first choice side. It's been mainly Club America, wave after wave of attack just like this one. Another shot from distance, this time from Pina Palma. It was easily collected by Ryan Burig, the man from Ohio, the only American in this first choice soccer side who hail from the States. Sanchez Durant. All the way back to the big keeper. Palma expertly brings the ball down. Can he hold on to possession? He does so. Great feet from the substitute. Now Galvin as the two subs link up. They concede a free kick for that late challenge. Galvin linking up well with Palma. But first choice, well, they're down one man as we speak. It looks like Matty Stevenson there with what could be cramp. Two defenders, Stevenson and I think it's Hassan. Or it could be Sam Irvine. It is Sam Irvine, the number 8. He's had a great game so far. He and the other first choice players can be very proud of their efforts. Not knowing each other's styles of play really until they started playing at this year's SuperCup NI competition. They all got late call-ups this time last week to go and represent first choice soccer. Against the Mexicans, well, who've played some quick attacking style of football. But as it stands, as the clock ticks down, they're going to draw this game, and it's hard to say what effect that will have in the competition with further games to be played later this evening in the SuperCup NI. But if you stay across the BBC Sport NI social channels on Facebook and Twitter, we will get you the results of those other games and the eventual draw, so that you can see who has made the semi-finals of the competition tomorrow. Those games, of course, coming to you live on the BBC Sport NI website. As the referee, Stuart Murland, signals another throw-in for Club America. Seconds remaining here at the Scroggy Road in Limavady as Club America go in search of an all-important winning goal. And will he get it? Great save from Burig. He knows what that meant. Screaming out in celebration. That was the chance for Club America to win this fixture. But once again, the first choice defence, and in particular the goalkeeper, did a sublime job. Again, they clear their lines. Constant pressure as the clock moves into additional time here at the Scroggy Road. Another chance potentially well cut out by the number 5, Owen Lundy. They've got themselves another free kick, it looks like, Club America. Here's a look at that opportunity again for Club America. What a save it was from Ryan Burig. Did just about enough to prevent the Mexicans from going ahead for the second time in this game. Could this be the last chance for the Mexicans? Comes out again. But Sam Irvine does well to get the ball to the other end of the pitch. Can they attack one more time? Not this time. If the Mexicans want to win this fixture, they're going to have to count more so on the clock than anything else. Another attack, this time cut out by the number 16, Liam Hassan, who's had a good game this evening. Club America with what probably is one of the last attacks of the evening. Good hold-up play as they edge their way into the 18-yard box and to be in a position of striking. Padilla, the centre-back, is all the way up as a Stewart makes his way onto the pitch. Padilla with the cross. Falls kindly, but again, First Choice Soccer hold firm, and they've earned a very admirable draw against Club America as the referee, Stuart Moorland, blows the final whistle. And it's clear to see that First Choice Soccer, they're the happier of the two sides with that result. Smiles in every one of their faces. Remember, this is a side, as they run towards Ryan Burig to thank him for that save at the last minute of the game. He's earned them an emphatic draw. This is a side, as I tried to allude to, that have just been made up within the last week. And for them, the draw with a side of this stature, a team of players who play with each other on a weekly basis over in Mexico, well, it's First Choice Soccer who are in a huddle at the minute. They're the happier of the two sides. And they won't know who they face tomorrow until the other games are played this evening across the north coast here in Northern Ireland. And we'll have a look at those highlights from the second half. It was Sanez who seemed to make a meal of it to win that penalty kick, but he did step up to take the resulting penalty kick, and he sent Ryan Burig the other way to give the Mexicans the lead for the first time in this game. A very calm penalty kick under pressure, but right-footed, he sent Burig the wrong way. But just minutes later, First Choice did make their way up the other end of the pitch. Burig's goal kick eventually fell for Kyle Towan, who poked the ball past Sanchez Duran, and that earned this First Choice Soccer side a very admirable draw. Towan, great finish. It was their only real attack of the second half, And boy, did first choice make it count. Through the legs of Sanchez Duran, and you can just about see the reaction from the dugout. And that made it finish here full time. 2-2. First choice soccer 2, Club America 2. And we've got an interview with Frankie Wilson, with John O'Bullard, the happier of the two managers. Here he is.
Frankie, what a great game.
I hope you're tired, because I know I'm absolutely shattered. An immense game. I said to the boys in the huddle there, you know, that's against a top ranking world club team. For us to get a draw was immense, and in fact I thought, you know, it's a harsh penalty. From what nobody called for it, I couldn't really see from where I was. So the effort, the commitment, the organisation, the will to win, the teamwork, camaraderie, all these superlatives are coming out because they put a hell of a shift in. Even the fact you hear the crowd getting behind them, and they thoroughly deserved their draw.
When you said pre-game that the team was thrown together very, very quickly, to pull off a performance like that against a team like you say is world class, it's incredible.
Well, we got them last Friday afternoon, and myself and Eamon sat down with a game plan and said, well, what do we have to do, because we realised that we couldn't really organise them too well. We didn't know what their skills were, what type of players they were, so we had to really assess them quickly. But we knew that we had to work on defensive shape, and Eamon's worked tirelessly on the training pitch, and the boys have bought into it, and we worked really hard to make sure we close at right areas, mid press, high press, and these things here have worked today. But like I said in the change room, it doesn't matter. Desire is everything. A will to win. These guys were written off by their different coaches and said team not good enough. That was a hell of a display for them, and they'll never forget it. I said, you will never forget this moment in front of the TV cameras, that you put a hell of a shift in, and that's something they'll always look back on with happiness.
Frankie, great performance. Thanks very much for joining us again.
Good to see you. Bye.
And it's clear to see Frankie Wilson, the former Bangor man, is absolutely ecstatic with that result. And we can look at the other results across the SuperCup NI, starting in the junior competition today. Plymouth Argyle lost by 1-0 to NC Elite. M Sports NZ 1, North Dublin 7, County Armagh 2, Swindon Town 1, Cherry Orchard 0, GPS Bayern 1, Middlesbrough 1, Club NI 2, Chivas 0, Sheffield United 1, County Tyrone 1, County Londonderry 0, County Down 2, Colina 0, County Fermanagh 3, Dundalk 2, Strikers 0, County Antrim 2, Rangers 2, First Choice Soccer 0, and Manchester United lost by 2-0 to Southampton at the Ballymena Showgrounds. Then we can look at the Premier results so far. Strikers 6, Otago from New Zealand 2, Beijing DCFC Morning Star United 0, Vendée 1, Osasco 1, Right to Dream 2, and then right here at the Scroggy Road in Limavady it finished First Choice Soccer 2, Club America 2, and those other games will be played across the North Coast, as you can see this evening, and they will have an effect on who will play each other in the semi-finals of the competition tomorrow. Games that you can see here live across the BBC Sport Northern Ireland website. And another great game in this Super Cup Northern Ireland, and it's going to be First Choice Soccer from America. Only one American, Ryan Burig, playing for them. A side made up of mainly youngsters from Northern Ireland, holding their own to finish off here. First Choice Soccer 2, Club America 2. Tune in for more action later this evening from the Scroggy Road at 7 o'clock with the commentator Grant Cameron.